fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it, dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose of the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant Josh on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, they like if you feeling it. Picking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch, no toast allowed, just post a list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose, or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big, don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go, we about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big. We about to go big. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
You're back.
Welcome back. You're back.
Oh yeah, I am. Thanks for reminding me. How's it going, guy?
It's going pretty well, We are back. Today is Thursday, June 27th. Welcome back to Just Cash YouTube channel. We're going to be breaking down the rest of our 3-game WNBA slate for this evening. And as always, joined by Underrated. What's going on, man?
Chilling. I'm excited. Get pumped up. Come on, let's go, bro. No, yeah, I'm excited. I am. We have 3 games to talk about. It's been a while. It's been 5 days since we've had 3 games. We had 2 days ago, and we had 3 days off before that. I'm ready.
Yeah. A lot of downtime this week. You know, we had the Commissioner's Cup on Tuesday, and then a gap in between on both sides of that. So, kind of weird, but you know, also with the transition of no more NBA, now we're gonna be looking for full time ahead with WNBA, and you know, see what happens here. But I'm excited. We got 3 games today.
Yes, and they're good. Every game is good. Even if we weren't betting, they're good. Well, actually, Washington, but the other 2, I should say, are amazing.
Yeah. We're seeing a rematch again with, you know, Connecticut and Washington, and for that is what it is. We'll talk about here shortly, but I'm definitely excited to see, you know, Vegas now back to full strength with their starting 5 and going up against Chicago, which this should be pretty interesting. Angel Reese is going to have her hands full tonight. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. And then on the other side, Indiana coming off of, you know, a couple of winning games here. Caitlin Clark and company definitely putting it together, and you know, a couple news and notes for that game as well. We got a couple players coming back and a couple questionables that could suit up here that could really impact the game as a whole. A lot of weird line movement. I will say, you know, even with the early Island game, there was a little bit of line movement there before. We'll talk about and go over all that here, but yeah, man, how you feeling today?
Good. I'm really excited to see, because Indiana's been better, Caitlin's been better, Reese has been off the hook, crazy. Cardoso's been good now. Like, it's just fun. The whole league is fun. The Aces are now got Chelsea back, so that's gonna be fun to see how they play. And we saw Reese's props were super high a couple of days ago. They've come back down to earth a little bit, but we grabbed that under 15 and a half at the beginning, and that's going to be fun to see. I just really want to see that. I want to see Reese and her murderous ways so far going up against Asia. And they have Chelsea now to make it even better. So I think the Aces are going to they're going to come out and whoop some ass. But we'll see. Cardoso and Reese on the other side. Woo-wee, it's going to be good. And even Carter's fun now too.
Yeah. Carter's definitely made a spot for herself in the starting units, and it's pretty wild to see. Vegas has been such a dominant team for so many years, and I mean they just broke 500 the other day, 8-6. So they got a lot of work to do.
I know, that's so weird to see, but it's really Chelsea. I think if Chelsea was there the whole year, they'd probably be 12-2 or 13-1.
Yeah.
She's so good. She doesn't look that great when she's running up and down the court, but she does so much for that team. It's crazy.
100%. And this it's gonna be interesting to see. This team, that's something that is kind of a tell. Without the starting five, a little bit sketchy there. The defense especially very sketchy. I mean, these poor wing players are just giving it up like no tomorrow. Something they definitely have to work on here. And now hopefully with Gray back, we should see this team look back to that winning formula that they've been known for so long. And tonight is definitely a get-right spot for Vegas, I think.
That's what we hope. We've been saying that a few different times, but they didn't have Chelsea when we said that before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just excited to really watch the game. I mean, props obviously make it more fun, but just fun. It's just fun basketball.
Yeah, 100%. Tonight's gonna be an interesting one. It is Thursday, so make sure that if you aren't aware, they will have the doubleheader on Amazon Prime. Make sure you guys have that. I mean, if you didn't have Amazon Prime already, this was totally a reason to get it, at least just for a month or two. You can still, I believe they're running the month free trial, so if you haven't signed up for it yet, you could do that. And it also comes with the actual, subscription services, movies, and all that, blah blah blah. But just know they do have a doubleheader of it on there tonight, so it will not be on the League Pass.
Yeah, gotta get that Amazon Prime cracking.
Yes, sir.
Or some illegal streaming, either one.
just see the game in front of you. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go ahead and hop into a few questions. I'll give everyone kind of a minute to get in here, and then we will start just going through it.
All right, cool. Today, Ian Warner Comedy came in and put a whooping on Youngin. Started it off first. He said first. Youngin came in second. Looks like Sean came in third. All right, good job, guys. First question, WNBA, is Angel under 13.5 points. Sup, buddy? Let's get this cash. Futon Betts says Angel under 13.5. Now, we know we were talking about that before. It was 15.5 for an hour. Then it was 15 for what? A few hours. Now it's all the way down to 13.5. You still like that?
Yeah.
Where's that too low?
It's a little low. I mean, that definitely is a lot of line movement. She's already, as you mentioned, seen several bumps. She was even at 12.5 rebounds yesterday as well, which looks like they've just outright pulled it for now on DK. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I still don't mind the 13.5. I do think that she could get into massive foul trouble here. I mean, you're definitely paying it at a tax in the favor of the bookies, so do keep that in mind. Maybe even, I mean, I was looking at this first half PRA as well, man. 14, that's a little high.
It's a lot.
Some really,
yeah.
Some cake matchups right here. I mean, primo matchups against Indy and Dallas, but Connecticut here, which is a very comparable matchup, is only 10, and she didn't really even get into foul trouble that game. Tonight, I'm expecting 2 fouls at least in the first half, like for sure. Asia's gonna attack her.
Oh man, it's the Asia against Asia Junior. She got the one leg thing too. They're gonna be battling back and forth, aren't they?
One leg headbands, yes sir.
Crazy. Okay, so if you had to pick one under still on the board, it would be the PRA or it would be the points?
Probably some combination of I mean, the PRA was pretty high still, honestly. 28 is pretty high, but she's getting a lot of rebounds, so I mean that is a thing to think about with her. She could definitely have quite a few turnovers today too, so I don't want to sleep on the fantasy. But PA would be nice. I don't know. I just hate playing such attacks. I mean, look, she's all the way down at 13 here.
Yeah. Underdog has 13.5 still, 28 PRA, 35.5 fantasy, 14.5 PRA first half. That's even higher than what was you said 14 or 14.5 on PrizePicks?
14.
Yeah, 14.5 then on Underdog. So yeah, if you like the Underdog is the place.
The only problem really is just, like I said, the line movement has been just so much already. I'm feeling first half foul trouble is our best bank right now. She's definitely playing a lot of minutes. Like, don't get me wrong, she's going to be out there for whatever allotment that she can handle. The rebounding upside is definitely scary because we've seen a lot of opposing fours who guard Asia. They do pick up a spike, or they see a increased usage of that just from the positional. Is that your baby?
Yeah, someone just got to the house. It's not even this fake dog bark.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
That one's yours.
No, you're good, bro. If you need to go handle that, I'm just gonna talk for a second.
No, I just threw the mute on. She ran out of the room, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Just having too much fun out there.
Now they did move this first half line from, again, 7.5 to 7. I think she even opened up at 8, possibly, but definitely 7.5. I'm thinking this might be a solid route for us. If she gets in early foul trouble, she's not going to be aggressive. Asia's not going to let her be aggressive, to be totally frank. And I think that we see that positional matchup stay very tight. Very tight. They're going to cover each other as much as possible, barring foul trouble.
And again, 7.5 on Underdog. Underdog got the value for the unders. If you got both, you want to go over there.
Yeah, let me actually bring up the old UD.
UD fixed their way that it works. Now it's so quick, and you can actually load pages and stuff. It was so bad for a few months. So now it's all good again. Parlay Play has 13.5 points, 35.5 fantasy, all the same. Yeah, I took that too. I got that in the queue right now. Caitlin over 13.5.
Cool. Yeah. If I had to pick, definitely those two. Did they have, what do we had? A UFC one?
Pereira.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira. That was my $50 one they gave me. I love him.
I'm so lucky.
I know. I don't know why, but I love it.
Okay, cool. And then there's a League of Legends one over there. That one not sure about, but esports is esports. Yeah. So for Reese, I mean, she's just seen so much line movement already. It's kind of scary. Let's see because I always have like random first quarter props or something.
Yo, 6.5 first half rebounds?
Yeah, okay. The Underdog's definitely got a few things. This might be ballsy and a bold take, but under a double-double for her, for 2x, I would entertain something for that in a slip tonight. I know it might be a bold take, but I could see her having like 9 points tonight, early foul trouble, and still getting like 11 rebounds.
Bro, I'm taking Caitlin over 13.5 and that under 6.5 first half rebounds. Are you fucking kidding me? She needs 7 rebounds in the first half to beat me? Sign me up.
Yeah. I'll roll the dice on that. I mean, this is maybe not, if you don't want to waste the promo here with that, I get that, but having some kind of exposure to this, like, absolutely.
Oh geez, I'm wasting the promo with it happily. Love it.
Let's see what else Underdog's got. Is Carter PRA at 22? I don't mind that either. As long as she doesn't get into foul trouble. I mean, slashing guards and capable 3-point shooters have been doing pretty well against Vegas. What else they got? Mabry, completely dead to me. I mean, one of the most like random. She's like an Ariel Atkins of this team now. If you got a gut call on her, go for it. But I mean, absolute disappointment from game to game. Let's see. Asia double, absolutely. I know the payout kind of sucks here, but she's definitely getting 10 rebounds, like, for show.
For show.
I wouldn't play the first half. 6 in the first half is way too much. The PRA is discounted on PrizePicks, so I wouldn't take that here. I think same thing for the fantasy. I like Asia tonight, not gonna lie. They keep messing with their lines. Did we get news of some sort? Let me see. Oh, Chelsea Gray will start today.
Let's go, Big Chelsea.
Did she start this last game or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Can we go under Plum's assist if we can find it at, I think Hot Streak might have it at 5.5. I can get it up to, yep. Oh, I'm on it.
Both of these. Honestly, I would entertain both of them, but yeah, I would consider both of them if I'm being totally honest. Well, that's cool. At least we got the news for that. And
Most
if you got a
definitely.
second, can you post that to the Discord too? Or if
Which
you haven't done that already?
What's that?
Just that news for Gray.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Pretty please and thank you, kind sir.
Mm-hmm. Futon Bet says Carrington over 12.5 points. What do you think about Carrington today? Any thoughts?
Yeah, she's okay. Again, we saw it this last game or the last couple games. She just will not play fourth quarter minutes, and I don't know why necessarily this coach just keeps doing that. But let's look at the last game here, because we took her rebounds at 4 this last time, and I know she had exactly 4, but she played 25 minutes, and then that fourth quarter rotation was, let's see. Yeah, like what is this, man? The second half, why is coach just not playing her? I mean, all the starters are playing, and she's just kind of breaking the minutes out between like Tiffany Mitchell here and then Rachel Banham. Like, I don't know. Whatever's going on with that is very annoying. Like, I love her first half action, first half lines, some degree of some kind of prop lines, but the full game stuff, if she's not humming in that first half, she might play like 5 minutes or 6 minutes in the second half.
I don't understand what's going on. No one knows.
No idea. Literally no idea. I mean, her minutes all season to start the season, very consistent, was playing really high minutes, and then we saw against Vegas, she stayed out there for a large majority just to lock down Plum. But every other game, I mean, like, where is the 30 minutes at? Like, why is this starter who's their number one, and I'm not saying air quotes because I don't believe it, this is their number one defensive player. Like, why is she not out there, coach? Hello,
coach.
I don't know. I mean, it's very frustrating too, because as a player in general, like, I absolutely love her. She's phenomenal for this team, and you can see as well, like, her shot volume is very consistent. I mean, she is active on basically all fronts except for the playmaking, and that's just because a lot of them, honestly, she's a selfish player, and she's going to drive to the hole and try to get free throws and stuff like that. So I get that, but I mean, the field goal attempts and the defensive metrics, I mean, averaging at least 1.5 stock a game is phenomenal. Like, why is she not playing 30 minutes? I have no idea. And especially for a coach who's notorious for running her starters into the ground, like damn near playing 40 minutes a night. Like, somebody tell me.
No one has the answer for you. Just the coaching sometimes your favorite part about WNBA,
Yeah, and she's just unfortunately one of those, players that is, you can't trust the minutes. I can trust the first half. The first half is very consistent, but fourth quarter, she might not even touch the court.
Right. Oh, well. You know what that means.
Pass.
All right.
Hold on. Let's real fast just look at her first half, because I am genuinely curious.
Okay.
Because her stuff has always been super low, and this PRA too. I'm kind of surprised they keep leaving this at 9.5. The last game, obviously, pretty tough matchup. She came up just a little bit short against Vegas. It's all right. She's all right. I'll say that.
You love her.
I love that we locked in Brianna Jones at 7 points, and I told everybody she was going to 8.
And she's 8?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You
speaking of.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, you picked up a bunch of value already because they get the board so early with that day off. You got a whole bunch of value. Shit moves a lot when they give us 24 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's annoying, but yeah, at least moving forward, we won't have too many like days off for them to do that, and especially not days off into a 4-game slate. But you can find all that early action down below. Make sure you check out the link to the Discord. Come check it out. We're also going to be doing a giveaway today that I will talk about at the end of the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
A what?
Yeah, a giveaway. Free.
You're giving away stuff today?
We are.
Oh.
We're going to do... we'll talk about this later, but we're going to do one for the YouTube channel specifically, and then one inside the Discord specifically as well. They're both free to get into. All you got to do is follow a few steps that we'll talk about later. So hang tight for that. Make sure also while you're in that general area, hit that like and subscribe button. You guys have been really phenomenal with the growth and development for everything that we've been able to do, and stuff like today. The more that we're able to expand and reach our new goals, the more that we can give back and free stuff and really show you guys that we appreciate a lot. And we're all just trying to win here. We're all trying to grow here. It's all one and the same.
Yes, sir. I love it. We've you know what's interesting, in the last month or so we've been streaming, starting this up, we've met a lot of really cool people already. People that came into the Discord, people dropping their own plays. Like it's been really fun.
Yeah, the community involvement, absolutely love it. We've been having a plethora of different sports, from tennis, esports, golf, tail end of hockey when we had it there, all kinds of stuff. And we will be coming up on the NFL and NBA season before you know it. So keep an eye out for that.
Heck yeah. Big Coach is here. Just cash, he says. Mike's here. Let's fucking go. Smoke them if you got them. Mike, I save this joint every time for your comment. So let's get it. I'm ready. Ian Warner says, Youngin, where you at? Ian Warner got the W today. Sorry, Youngin. Appreciate it, Ian. You're a real one. Just left the hospital, Youngin said. I'm finna take my medicine and get some rest, bro. I don't know what happened, Youngin. I don't know what happened. Hope you're all right.
Hope you're doing okay. Yeah.
Ian Warner says, do we like Carter's over point bump from 15.5 to 16.5? Do you still like the 16.5, he's saying?
Yeah, she's interesting tonight. I think that they definitely need her to perform. So one of the wing players tonight, whether that be either Carter or, and I hate to say it, Mabry, just because of a necessity, one of them has to do something tonight. I mean, Mabry, all over the place. Like I said, super inconsistent. Carter, I like just in general because she has such an engine and a drive to really get to the basket. The only thing that I will say, slight concern for her, is she could get into a little bit of foul trouble here. But other than that, I mean, I do like just the sheer try and the volume that she should have here tonight. Expecting somewhere still around that. I really want to say 14 field goal attempts if I'm being honest, but she's been living kind of like around that 11 to 12 range the last couple games. Somebody has to help Reese because she's not going to be shooting. Cardosa, really low shot volume player. Probably has a decent on-court matchup, at least down low, but one of the wing players got to help. And it's either going to be her or it's going to be Mabry. So you kind of have to make that decision tonight.
And Vegas gives up a decent amount of points to the guards, right? I mean, Vegas, their defense has been poo-poo. So now, it went from 15.5 to 16.5. Is it still 15.5 somewhere, or are we just stuck with 16.5 at this point everywhere is the question, I think. Wow, I'm seeing Underdog might have moved it to 17.
Yeah, see, it's grayed out. Let's see the odds. Yeah, she's still 15.5 on DraftKings, so it's a little frustrating to see her bumped everywhere else.
Maybe she's bumping down to 16.
Ooh, that might not be wrong. Let's see what FanDuel's doing.
16.5 on parlay at 1.89 is a really good payout for that if you liked her. I think that's a little high personally. I mean, she could go crazy, but she's been on such a heater. It's just her lines they're up there. I mean, we're looking at a star in the league forming, and it's still a good over, but it just feels like a little much.
Well, for her, she really needs to get to the free throw line, and I think she could, but Vegas is not really. They're not really known for being like that heavy for fouls, but with Grayback, that kind of just adds a new layer of uncertainty that would, in theory, like we said, sure up and sharpen up that perimeter defense just a little bit. Now, granted, she's not going to cover her, but Jackie Young is going to cover her. So, however we feel about that.
I don't think I want to take her over on 16 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, Jackie, not known for fouling. I mean, a really low foul per game player. I mean, literally one game this season with 5, one game with 4, and then everything else is 2, basically.
Pass.
Yeah, that's a very difficult matchup. I think, can she do it? Yes. Do we want to play the bumped line? I gotta say no for that one.
Pass.
Did you say pass?
Yes. If you are going to play her, get access to this PRA somewhere else. I will say that. If you're going to try to get some exposure to her, this PRA would be the way to go, personally, I think.
Okay. That's a good little way to get around those big bumps, huh?
Yeah, because this is the only place that's really offering a PRA line for her right now. So this could even be wrong, or maybe it's not even high enough. I honestly don't know.
That's not anywhere on books or anything, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like just absolutely nowhere.
Weird. Yeah, it's not on any of these other sites either.
No.
Underdog said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. All right. So I think 16 and a half we pass. If you like her, you're saying grab that PRA on Underdog if you can. That's cool. That makes sense. Ian Warner goes on to say Lloyd Cheeks Lloyd over 24.5 PR and over on her 33.5 fantasy. Both have bumped since I took them earlier in the day. I know you were on Lloyd also. Has Lloyd bumped down a little since you?
So she bumped down and then they bumped her back up, and we had her PA and her straight up assist last night posted, which I know they pulled the assist. They were like minus 150 or something insane. Yeah, the points pretty much just went back. The PA actually bumped up by 1, so we secured that at 23.5. That was good value. Yeah, I'm gonna give Lloyd another chance tonight with you as well. We've only played Lloyd basically in 3 different scenarios. One of them was against Indiana. I felt this was going to be a nice Mamba matchup, and she showed out both games. I mean, fingers crossed she can do it again tonight. You never know with her, but I'm gonna go back to the Lloyd well one more time.
All right. I guess I gotta ride with it then. Where's Cool Ken? You gonna tell us about her tomorrow? That's for sure. If she doesn't do it. What's up?
Real fast though, I will say, since they probably moved or they adjusted the lines pretty much the same, now I can get behind the PR as well, since it moved down and the PA went up.
Okay.
But you're really looking for the points here. Like this is where we're getting there.
20 points flat is your favorite?
It's the best value.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Ian Warner also says, do we like Angels over of her recently bumped down rebound line of 11? So now it's 11 rebounds. Do we like that over?
It just depends on if she's in foul trouble or not. Let's see, DK, they still haven't even put that one back.
It's probably going to 11. I would assume. But I mean,
10.5.
It's like, I see 10.5 on parlay also, 1.67. That's not bad.
Yeah, I would play this 10.5. Yeah, I could play that, but I don't know. Asking for her to get 12 rebounds, I think might be pushing it tonight.
I like the
I know
under.
she's capable, and Reese could definitely do it. But if there's one player I hate going against, it's Asia Wilson.
That bro, that under 6.5 first half rebounds is him. That is him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, price shot for that one. If you can find it at 10.5, I mean, because minus 132 is not even that bad. It's only plus money for the under. Even like this is still probably subject to go down.
Are you ready for the movie trivia? Sean has thrown up the
Sure.
movie trivia. Okay, E, from 2011, person 1 says, remember when I made you ride the Cyclone on Coney Island? Person 2 says, yes, and I threw up. Person 1 says, this isn't payback, is it? Person 2 says, now why would I do that? And the answer is,
2011.
what you got?
I got no idea for that one. Yeah, boo you. Yeah, I got no idea. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
He sent me the answer. Let me look. Let me see what it was real quick. Looks like Captain America, the First Avenger.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
Well, you lost the contest, E. Great job.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh, well. All right. Thank you for the movie trivia, Sean. It's always fun to watch E fail. Ian Werner comedy. Speaking of rebounds, which of the 5 available rebound combo props, which one do we like the best? I always like the combo props.
Ooh, this one's interesting. Probably either the Boston and Ezzy. I like Ezzy a lot tonight. I actually just threw her up in the queue. For Seattle, I'm a split between Lloyd, her scoring upside, and Ezzy, just a straight up fantasy. I mean, she's been killing the fantasy, and it's a great block, free throw, offensive putback upside for her. So real fast actually, because we need to talk about Miss the Benlay tonight, if she is playing or not, because this is a pretty big to do. She's been out for a while. But she could suit up tonight. She's been at the last 2 practices consecutively. She's been shooting and being somewhat active. She was active in the last practice, so we need to find out just in case if she's playing, because if she's playing, there's a really high chance I'm predicting her to come off the bench. And whenever she comes off the bench, she traditionally subs out for Boston specifically, and that means that she'll play at the 5, and Boston's going to chill with that. And they also had Dantas. She's back here for Indiana as well. She's one of their other backup centers. So technically there is kind of 2 backup centers tonight that could come into play. It's going to be their first game back, but that's 2 bodies that are going to come back in and play some kind of minutes tonight. So do keep that in mind.
It makes me want to take a, some type of under for these Nalissa or Boston. I know you were on the Boston points under.
Yeah. No, I definitely like the Boston points under. I mean, I think that is outrageous. Her home road splits have been just crazy. She averages like 10.5 points on the road, and a lot of her recent games or a lot of the spike totals that have been kind of padding her stats have come just from recent games. So if we're taking a person who could see 1, reduced minutes tonight, 2, some kind of reduced usage just from this is not an ideal matchup by any means, and then 3, she can't keep her hands to herself against Ezzy. I mean, she averages like 4.5 fouls per game against Ezzy specifically. When we saw her play reduced minutes in both games, terrible scoring upside. I mean, Seattle's not allowing free throws. And points in the paint, pretty bottom of the barrel, like kind of bottom 4, bottom 5 now, I believe. These are a lot of trap plays tonight. Reese could get out there and get after it, but I think if I had to pick the Asia AT, and then I would go with the Reese one, but I don't know. Maybe hold up on that. They might actually bump Reese down, so just keep that in mind.
I'm thinking, am I crazy for looking at the NECA and Nalissa one under? If Fag Bentley's in? Or is NECA kind of up and down scary?
Yeah, no, NECA is super lazy. I mean, I've warned you guys many times about her on the glass. I mean, she is not a notorious rebounder. I know a couple of her games, she had a few spiky ones, but I mean, this is some pretty normal action right here. This 4, 5, and 6s.
Mm-hmm. And then Nalissa would need 9 or 10, at least 9.
Now she's been getting after it. I will say this line is definitely taxed up, but she's living right there about the 7 marker. The thing for her though will really be just if she comes out and plays even just mediocre, any kind of bit, and we get confirmation that both of those backup centers are available, they'll rotate her out of the rotation with both of those. She'll sub for Fag Bentley first, and they'll leave Boston out there for a little bit, and then they'll bring Nalissa back, give the other one a breather, and then they'll bring in Dantas to offset that as well. So that is something I would definitely keep an eye out for, actually.
Yeah, because then if the news happens, I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but I would assume. I would assume Fag Bentley comes off the bench, but we've seen crazier things. See her starting. She was starting before she got hurt. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, we can smash the Nalissa unders, huh? PRA.
Yes. Yeah. The scoring. Be a little careful with that. I would probably split up between like the PRA and the rebounding.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, what is? So she's just a standard minus 120. Oh, this actually might even bump down for the combo. It looks like some juice is coming in for NECA's under.
Yeah.
So if you do like it, the 15.5 would be the time to take it. We'll leave all these in the queue. Actually, I dig this card right now a little bit.
Cool. I like that too. I just want that news that Fag Bentley's in, especially if she starts. Obviously, that's a smash. But just that she's playing and not under some crazy restriction, or we don't hear anything messed up. If she's playing, she was getting way more minutes. So it'll be interesting.
Well, she'll definitely be. She will 1,000% be on a restricted some kind of minutes limit. I think honestly we could get away with 15 minutes in her first game back, and I wouldn't be surprised. Just anything that's above 10 minutes, that's all we need. Like 10 minutes might not do shit, but 15 minutes plus. I mean, even if Dantas just plays like 5 minutes, I mean, that's possibly 20 minutes that is for sure going to get siphoned away from somebody.
You think Ezzy and Aaliyah Boston are going to take the rebounds away from Nalissa and NECA? Or is it just random?
It's a little more random because, I mean, Indy does shoot quite a few threes. So, I mean, that is something to consider. But the try-hard factor is definitely, I think, really good downside. I mean, Nalissa kind of active on the boards, but I mean, if her minutes are messed with, she's definitely going to see a reduction here. Yeah. Even 5 minutes, like I'm not even going to go out on a limb and try and reach for an answer here. Like even if she just plays 5 less minutes, let's look. Just now that you piqued my curiosity with this, like what does 5 minutes less look like for her?
Yeah, I mean she's been right on the border.
Yeah, so last game was a tick down. She got into foul trouble, had 5 fouls, only played 28 minutes, so sub 30 minutes. That's what I'm looking for here. And we had, what's her line at 8? She's at 8. We've only hit this line over twice and 1 push in 10 games. 10 out of 16? Yeah, 10 out of 16 games. And that's just 5 minutes. Okay, I'm like I said, this is just baseline, basic, what could happen for her. She's probably playing at least 5 less minutes tonight if both of those players suit up, and could even play 8 to 10 less minutes. Man, if she plays 10 less minutes, unders.
Guess what I just put in too. I kind of probably should have waited for Fag Bentley news, but I'm assuming she's going to play. I got Nalissa under 9.5 rebounds. Kelsey Plum under 5.5 assists on hot streak. What do you think about that? That feels amazing.
Yeah, that assist is nice.
Hot streak. Oh man, hot streak. If you guys don't have hot streak, go get hot streak. They got so much value over there. It's craziness. All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm real fast. Just last little bit of randomness. Okay, so Dantas is their. They just made a post about her like 50 minutes ago. They're hyping up her debut game. So somebody is playing less minutes tonight. One of these two at the 4 or the 5 is playing less minutes, whether that's Alyssa Smith or Boston. One of them is going to play less minutes.
Yeah. Dolson under 6 rebounds. Dolson going up against Connecticut.
You know, Dolson, she's interesting. We've seen her be super lazy and super active on the glass. The only thing that's kind of scary about that is really just on the other side with Brianna Jones. She's going to be squaring up against her. I mean, there's mad juice on the under, so asking for 7, I totally get it. Now, one thing I will say that kind of works in this kind of this game script's favor is we've seen on Connecticut side, Coach White will actually play Brianna Jones reduce minutes if the opposing center is not playing a lot of minutes, or if the opposing center is not like a super active center, you know, kind of like Dolson is. So same scenario here. She will play reduced minutes and match that on the other side. So that actually could be kind of interesting. Now, the only thing I will say, you want to make sure that Aaliyah Edwards is actually playing tonight. If she's not playing, then I don't know about that.
Okay. 3 times says, good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. What is your best pick for the day?
For today?
And happy Thursday back to you.
Hold on. I forgot I had something else open. I was wondering why I was lagging a little bit here on my end, but I totally had something. Whoops. Had a game running off in the background that I didn't know was updating. All right, so favorite pick today. That's kind of tough, you know. I'm leaning towards one of these Indiana unders now pretty hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm saying, bro, I've been thinking that since yesterday.
This Boston points is just insane. I think on the surface this might just be a total obvious play. I don't know why people are going over on it. And a really, really good correlation, while we have it also in the queue here right now, is if going under Boston and going over on Ezzy. Because if Boston ain't scoring, that means that Ezzy's been blocking.
Okay. Anthony says Angel Reese is a free throw merchant. She does get a lot of boards too, but her matchup is tough. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He said I need Cardoso under 9.5 boards.
Yeah, 9.5 is insane. I saw she went all the way down to 8.5 on PrizePicks.
Mm-hmm.
She might even go to 8. I wouldn't even be surprised. Where's she at? Yeah, look at this. Juice is still moving. I like it. The only thing, so I'll say the pros and the cons for Camilla tonight is offensively, she's got a pretty good on-court matchup against Stokes down low, so she could shoot the ball a little bit more as a whole. She is known to get a lot of offensive putbacks, so that is kind of something. Actually, let's take a look at that. All right, so Vegas has cleaned it up a little bit here. They were kind of middle of the pack, but the second chance point, so that's really what a lot of Cardoso could do down low, is pretty minimum. So I don't think that there's going to be many offensive rebounds for her to be had. And then just as a whole, let's see, Vegas is dead last in offensive rebounds. So again, and this is also going to tie into why the whole spectrum of why we like Reese under today too. This is elite matchup inside the paint. I mean, if Vegas has done one thing right all season, it's been able to clog up the paint. They're holding most of their opponents to about a 80% normal performance level. For Reese, it's really going to be the offensive rebounding, how much of that she can work in, and then can she get to the free throw line. Cardoso, I don't know. I mean, I definitely like the under the 9.5 rebounds, but just be careful with any kind of like PR or something like that with her. She could definitely score the rock a little bit today.
Alrighty. Chelsea Gray starting tonight, said Timeout Sports. Yes, sir.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. Do us a huge favor though, real fast, doing pause for the cause. Hit that subscribe and like button down below for us. Again, thank you guys so much. It really does so many wonderful things for us. You guys have no idea. And what'll it do for your plays, Underrated? I know you said something about that.
What do we do for the what?
I said, what will it do for your plays?
Oh, if you hit the like, you're saying it's been working, man. Let me look at the likes. I haven't even looked today. Where are we at, guys? These dumbass likes. 18 likes, guys. 70 watching. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Now, here's what's going to happen. If you guys hit the like button, all your bets win. Hey, suit yourself.
We hit a 10x the last time we had over 50 likes, so just saying.
Yeah, hitting the like button does help us all. We'll all win. Fuck the bookies and all that stuff. Big Mike is back. He said, you see Kate Martin's Smokehouse Girlfriend?
I did. Yeah, I saw she was all up in the Twitter sphere like 2 or 3 days ago, something like that.
Eli says, how we feeling about Mitchell tonight? She's finally been more consistent lately. That's true. Mitchell has been coming through lately. It seems like Indiana's learning how to play together, huh?
They are. And I think that is a good thing, but also tonight introducing people back into the offense is kind of a tricky thing.
Right. She was hurt the first few games, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just the... So for Indiana, outside of Caitlin Clark specifically, they set their offense every single time through the bigs. Mostly through Boston, but whenever Fag Bentley does play, they run a lot through her as well. So that's something that they've been really developing on a lot, and I think that's great. But tonight, if you got two people who's basically their first game back, Fag Bentley is definitely going to facilitate the offense whenever she's on the court if she plays. But I think they're going to try to do the same thing for Dantas as well. And, for somebody who hasn't played an actual official game on the season, you got to expect there to be a little bit of, miscues, misfires here and there. So I'm interested to see how that goes. But at least with the starters, I mean, they've been able to spread the ball out a lot with spacing the floor, on opposing sides between Mitchell and even Christy Wallace. I mean, I got to give it up to her. She's been an awesome role player for this team. I mean, averaging like a stock and a half per game. She's a rebound machine. We know that from Aussie ball. And, I mean, she hits a couple random threes along the way, too. So I think this is a way better composition than they had with, like, Samuelson starting and all kinds of stuff. So just curious to see, definitely how this is going to go. But Kelsey Mitchell, I mean, God, she's been living at this. I feel like her line's been at this forever now, this whole season. Very consistent. I will say she's doing a lot of damage from three and getting to the free throw line a little bit more than usual. But it's Kelsey Mitchell. She's been getting it done.
Tell me about Seattle. What's the matchup like for you with her?
Seattle is pretty decent. I mean, they've been really solid at home. I gotta say that. Just overall, allowing a third most field goals made per game, and then for her, the 3-point category, fourth least as well. So, I mean, bottom 4 matchup metrics across the board for her. Now, the thing is, the on-court matchup is kind of interesting, right? They're going to put Skylar on Clark for sure. They did that the last time. It worked out no problem. They had Vivian's covering Mitchell for a little bit of it, but then they kind of switched her off between her and Christy Wallace. I think they're going to leave Vivian's on her again. She's been there like Dejanay Carrington, defensive matchup person. Kelsey Mitchell is due for a bad game, though. I gotta say, man, she's been living right here in this area. Hey, chill out.
Well, people are on her today. They're looking at all this consistency lately. Joshy Posh says Kelsey Mitchell also.
Yeah, I mean, she had 17 and 14, so it's right there. She, like I said, she got extra free throws. The threes were not there. I mean, some of these recent games too, she's doing, like I said, a lot of damage from 3 threes, 3, and 4. but hasn't hit 3 threes in either of the matchup. She's getting the free throw line. It looks like almost 3.5 attempts per both meeting. That is a thing, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Be careful with old Kelsey Mitchell tonight. She's due for a bad game.
Sizzle the Ghost says, is Gray starting tonight? Yes, Gray is starting tonight.
Yeah.
Should be fun. Will G says, what about Jewel and Caitlyn 3-point combo? Ooh.
Under?
I believe he's most likely thinking over.
Yeah, I can't trust Joel Lloyd shooting threes. She's been the streakiest player of this season. I mean, she might snap off tonight, but banking on her to hit even 2 threes has been such a stretch. I'll show you. And I know it might seem a little counterintuitive with what we were talking about taking her over on points earlier, but so I mean, look at that, 2 threes both games. The biggest thing about Lloyd though is she's going to get to the free throw line a bunch in this matchup, and Indiana's just allowing a lot of overall raw field goal volume, just any kind of pure shooting, whatever that case is. And Indiana on the road too. Ooh, man, I don't know about that one.
You know the one I kind of liked? I kind of like the Plum and Lloyd under. Is it a little too scary? I know Plum can hit 3, but with Gray back, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Plum could definitely shit on me, but I could see Lloyd just getting 1, 2 and making that easy.
I mean, it's a very tough matchup for Plum. Chicago's bottom 3s allowed.
There we go. I think I'm messing with that.
It's so crazy to see Lloyd at 1.5 threes. I mean, you know she's been shit in the bed. I mean, look at all this.
That's
terrible.
True. Yeah, this could be the day she just goes off. Never know with her. I mean, my favorite thing to do with her is
pass.
She's tough, bro. But we're gonna give her one more chance, huh? What were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, we're definitely giving Lloyd one more chance here. I mean, she's 2 for 2 in this matchup, but I was gonna say real fast, I don't even think Clark has hit 3 threes in either of the games either, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, 2. And okay, she had one game where she hit 3 threes, but she also played 40 minutes in an absolute blowout. I don't remember what the hell this was about, but that's not gonna happen again. I don't know, man. That's a toughie. That's a real toughie there. Did they give us a point combo for that?
Clark is a different Clark now than she was earlier in the season. I feel like she could go. I mean, I know we have her under 4 threes when it opened up at 3.5, which, like you said, it makes sense. If someone's at 3.5 in WNBA, you got to take the under.
Yeah. So if you're considering that, I would honestly just play the combo points.
All right. Danzy's here. He says, late, but I'm here. Hope everyone is doing great. Let's get some more dubs. Danzy's, man. Danzy been showing out in the court. Danzy been dropping bombs. We appreciate you, bro. Warzone Podcast says, what's a helpful tip to use when selecting your picks? A helpful tip. So it sounds like someone just getting into it. So what's the first thing you would say?
Yeah, the first thing I would say is compare whatever you're looking at least 2 different booking sites. Now, the books might be banned or whatever in your area, but you can still go to the website or you can still find the actual odds and lines for stuff. So look at whatever you're looking at here. We'll say PrizePicks, for example. Like I know that, we'll say Cardosa, the rebounding line, you think that might be a good play. You come over here, take a look and see like, okay, she's pretty much neutral money. So right now, PrizePicks, they're not taxing you. They're not trying to make you pay an additional for whatever that is. And that would make it a good play. But if you came over here and looked like seeing somebody who's crazy juice for the under, and the other website or whatever this is that line, you'd be like, hey, I'm paying extra for this, so that's probably not a good idea. Like, price shop around, just make sure you're spending your coin wisely.
Yeah, makes sense. And then I would also add, get as many sites and accounts as you can, so you can actually compare and buy the best thing for the best price. Just like if you were going to go buy a new computer or something, buy a new car. Got to make sure.
Yeah. Honestly, PrizePicks is like one of the worst betting sites. It's very difficult. I mean, their algorithm is really spot on, and their work that they do is very impressive. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I mean, their adjustments that they've made over the last 3 years has been crazy. So, do price shop. I mean, sometimes they are kind of a better deal initially when the board drops, but later on in the day, especially an hour or 2 hours leading up until locks, this whole board is a wash. I mean, they change everything throughout the day.
PrizePicks is the most popular, but it's also the hardest to win, and they actually pay out the least.
Surprisingly, but it is true.
Ian Warner's, it's because it looks so pretty. Everyone wants to do it. Those green bars, and they did it right with the way it looks and the promoting. Ian Warner says, over on Brianna Jones' first half fantasy of now 14.5 from 14.
Yeah, she got bumped twice, so I mean, we did like her. The fantasy was kind of a second option. I like the just straight up 7 points that she opened up, but yeah, we liked her. Just know that you're paying the double tax here.
Futon Bet says, the God has spoken. Hit the like. Appreciate you, Futon. Danzy says, Carter bumped to 8.5 first half points. Seemed like decent under. Also, Bree Jones over 7.5 first half points still have value? ? So, Carter under 8.5 first half points. Bree Jones over 7.5 first half points.
Yeah, Carter's kind of scary just from her recent activity, but I mean, I get it. That's a lot of movement. And I mean, let's be honest, it's been some really good matchups. Her scoring 8 against Connecticut is a little scary, but again, like for her, it's, and this is something that is kind of out of our hands, but it's going to be all about the whistle tonight. On both sides of the ball here, just being totally honest, if she is getting favorable whistles and being able to draw fouls on Jackie, sure, but if not, I mean, Jackie's been really solid. She's, like I said, only averaging like 2-something fouls per game, so I like where your head's at, though, especially when we get double movement like this.
Yeah, I like that. I don't love that, but I do like that. It does make sense. That's pretty high for someone just on a hot streak like that. And Bree, 8 now.
Yeah, 7.5, I'd still roll it. We did have it locked in at 7 last night, and I know you got it because you're in the Discord as well.
Oh, he did, and I did too. Yay! Kobe Film says Aaliyah Edwards got ruled out.
Oh, did we miss that?
I guess so. He's giving us that
Okay.
update. Appreciate you.
I hope I talked whoever that was off of Golson under rebounds earlier. I don't remember who asked, but I definitely remember somebody asking about it. So
I went under
I
Dawson
would-
rebounds earlier today at 7.5, though, not at 6. Yeah, you're right. They
Yeah,
said 6.
I'd chill on that for now. And if you wanted to take it, then I'm sure they're gonna bump it back up.
DJ's here. What's up, bro? Atkins under points, he says.
Oh yeah. I wanted to come back to this. I saw that they bumped her up, which I thought was a mistake. 13.5 kind of scared me off, and the 14, but 14.5 against Carrington. Ooh, that's interesting. And I don't know if I like this or honestly even the first half a little bit better, because it's all about the first half. If she's getting us, she's gonna get us in the first half. But if she's not doing anything like this Atlanta game, she might do nothing the whole game. I don't know. How you feel about that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Pass.
Here, you want me to play that for you again?
Pass.
There you go.
Edwards being out is so scary. I liked it if Edwards is going to play, but I don't know. Carrington being on her is a big to do, but who else is going to shoot the ball? I mean, there's no Carly. She's out. There's no Edwards. She's out. Are we really banking on Dolson, Van Loo, and who the hell else is going to start?
If we're going under, we're banking on her going 0 for 16 from the field like she always does.
Pass.
Yeah. Now I will say, if Walker Kimbrough starts, that's interesting, because she is a usage little monster, and she will definitely shoot the ball. That's something I would hold up for now until we get confirmation for that. If Walker Kimbrough and Hines Allen both start, I like it because those are both 2 high usage players that will come in and do a lot of stuff. If they're both not starting, I would fade that. Be a little cautious. That's really scary.
Pass.
Danzy says over on Dolson 5.5 first half or 5 first half. Both seem good still. She just scores, man. She just scores, man, said Danzy.
Yeah, I'll give it up to old Dolson to hit 2 buckets here because she's hitting a 3. It's always a 3. We just need either her to get to the line or actually give us that second effort on something. She's gonna be locked into some minutes here. But Hines Allen starting is kind of a pain in the ass. She does a lot. But yeah, I can get behind it. I mean, she's gonna shoot the ball at least 4 to 5 times.
Milk truck. Hey, we got over 70 watching. Is there a contest you want to tell about, or you want to do the contest at the end? What were you thinking? The giveaway.
Yeah,
the
we
giveaway.
actually need to get out of here shortly. So
Okay.
Let's skim through real fast the rest of the questions that we got here, and then we got to get out of here. The game does start at the top of the hour, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. So let's fly through this real fast.
Ian says, do we like Mabry and Young under points combo at 32.5?
Yeah, I can get behind that. Jackie's going to have to do a lot of defense, holding down Carter. Mabry is a little scary. Like I said earlier, one of either Carter or Mabry has to actually step it up if we're assuming that Angel Reese is going to have a hard game as well. Just keep that in mind. I do think there is a good scoring downside for Jackie, though.
Okay. Big 2 says, bingo! What up, bro? Futon says, over 2.5 earned runs, Abbott play of the day, over 2.5 earned runs. It's funny you say that. I just put in Abbott under 4.5 strikeouts. Bust down Terrio says, Angel Reese under boards, 11.5, and AT under assists, 7.5. I like unders, but what do you think about those unders?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been taking I've been contemplating and taking AT unders if I'm playing anything for her. She's dealing with some kind of injury too, so you never know with her minutes or whatever that might look like. Reese, 11.5. If you could still find it at that, I get it. 11, I'd probably pass on that. She's all the way down to 10.5 on most books now.
Danzy has another interesting one. Carter at 4.5 first half points. Does she play a lot in the first quarter normally? Well, she's now a new starter. Have you noticed? I think she's been playing most of the first.
She did. I know the last game, but gotta remember she played that one game. She played 5 minutes in the first quarter and never came back. That just pissed me off so bad.
Oh, that was her first game starting, huh?
No, I think it was the second game actually.
Hmm.
We'll look at the last game real fast.
And she was balling, huh? And they just took her out.
Yeah. So her and Reese basically played almost the whole first quarter last game.
Okay. So fuck going under that 4.5.
Yeah. Oh no, hold on. Cordosa doesn't. Did I say Cordosa or Carter?
You said Carter.
Okay. Yeah. Carter and Reese stayed out there the longest.
Dolson under 6.5 rebounds. You just talked about that. Now with Edwards out, it's a little scarier.
Yeah.
Danzy said Skylar Diggins 3 assists first half versus Fever.
Yes, I will throw that in the queue right now, actually. Because I didn't really care for the 6 assists straight up, but yeah, this kind of nice little push factor. Oh wait, we don't want that on Underdog, right?
Nah. I personally don't. I mean, you need 4 in the first half?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
I can see it.
I'm like, bro, are you saying the under 3 or fuck that? Fuck that, man. Eli
I like this Ezzy double here too. That one's an interesting look today.
Indy gives up rebounds, a lot of rebounds to the bigs, huh? To the centers.
Mm-hmm.
Eli says I took Dolson over 1.5 threes. Hopefully Connecticut lets her shoot.
she even have a line up for that? Let's see.
Ian says, Futon, you sure about that Abbott play? Because I'm going to use it, LOL. And that's the last one. So you can get into the giveaway after you look at Dawson if you want to.
Yeah, the 1.5, I'll continue to play that. I mean, she's pretty much almost exclusively a 3-point shooter, so I totally get it. Yes, so to wrap up the show for today, we're going to be doing a giveaway to this evening for both of the rookies. We're going to have something for both Reese and for Clark. We'll, I'm trying to think of how to do this. So, check out, so first step is going to be definitely check out the link to the Discord. Get in the Discord. As soon as we wrap the show up today, we're going to have the VOD posted up for a part 1 of the giveaway. It's going to be how many minutes into the game for Angel Reese before she picks up her first foul. That will be commented on the VOD itself, and to qualify for the giveaway, you have to hit the like button on either the stream or the VOD itself and be subscribed to the channel. Comment on the VOD itself how many minutes, seconds, whatever, into the game until Angel Reese picks up her first foul. And we're going to also be doing another giveaway in the Discord. So for that one, you're going to have to find out in that link down below. Both of those are going to redirect each other to each other's different giveaways. So we'll have that posted, like I said, as soon as we wrap up here. And make sure you guys check that out, okay? Yeah, I got you, Ian Warner.
And did you see Big Two says Bronny to the Lakers? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll get LeBron's old ass for one more year playing.
Oh, yeah. Don't hate on LeBron, E. Don't be hating. I heard that tone.
Hey, I loved him back in the day, man, but you got to know when to call it quits.
Oh, my goodness. What do you mean? Pull up his stats. Pull up his stats, bro. He's like 80 years old.
Hey.
Balling.
That's okay. I mean, hey, as soon as LA wins a ring, then, I'll shut up.
Damn.
Hey, and that's not even a dig at LeBron, man. I'm a longtime Brady fan too. His ass needs to retire too. Like, come on, stop. We're not the Brett Favre days are done. Like, just pack it in, pack that pride in, and come on, man. Like, y'all have already done so much. It's never going to be like. There's no way we're going to see. I think even in our lifetime, nobody's going to break the scoring record for LeBron. I mean, that's never going to happen again for what, like another 40-something years.
Yeah, so he should play again. Add to it. Make it untouchable. Yeah. What you mean?
Yeah.
Hating on Braun and Tom Brady. Oh, hatred. The hatred I'm hearing.
No, many seasons of love. It's time to just let go of the reins. Ah, babe.
Rozo Music says, call it quits. Are you serious? See? Talking about LeBron. It's never a good thing. That's like talking politics. Don't do it.
No, I just don't want to see him, like, in real talk. I don't want to see him go out on a bad injury, because this dude has been so injury prone every single season. I mean, he rode the Q tag all season again this time.
What? I mean, why does that make you mad, bro? He's 38, balling out, bro. Still balling. Look, getting triple doubles and shit.
Hey, I'm not knocking that. He's gonna go out and do his thing every night. It is what it is. But when are we talking about, the rebuild, the championship? I mean, they got a new head coach, JJ Redick. Is that really the move? Is that really the answer?
The Lakers, if you're talking Lakers, I feel you. They're not, they're not coming through like they want to. But LeBron, just him personally, bro, he's balling, bro. Rozo Music says he's still a top 10 performer at 38. Play till you can't play no more. I mean, in UFC, there's a dude named what's the dude's name? Tony Ferguson. He's lost like 6-7 in a row. He used to be people's top dude. Now even Dana White is like, bro, you need to quit, bro. You need to retire. There's a time, but LeBron, it's not his time yet, bro. Stop saying all that. Okay, still love you. What are we doing for that giveaway now?
I already explained all that. So
can we do it again?
We're.
I don't think people understand.
No, we definitely need to get out of here. We were running way late.
You think people understand what to do?
Well, I mean, the easiest way to understand it is going to be to hop in the Discord. I'm going to post it at everyone for the announcements as soon as we get off of here. So make sure you check that out. And again, we're never shit talking any players here. It's all in good fun. We got mad respect because these are professional athletes, and we are just at home sitting here talking on YouTube. So
true.
All that being set aside, we got nothing but love for the game here, and love for you guys out there. Again, you guys making all this happen for us. We can't do this without you. So Yeah, buddy. I'm about ready to head out of here. We got to chop it up in the Discord for this
Right.
last. It's 420. Let's go.
Let's go! All right, cool. Everyone jump in the Discord if you want to get the giveaway. Because that, it's easy. Just jump right in, hit that little link. We're right there. All right?
Yep. Hit that like and sub on the way out. Good luck for your plays tonight, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
Peace.